Check. Mic check. Test. Bearcats 1, Bearcats 2. Time, everyone has a sense of love and a sense of hate. That is not displayed any more than in a rivalry game between two high school football teams. And tonight we'll see that rivalry, the love and the hate, displayed here on this football field this evening as the Forest Bearcats face off against the Morton Tigers once again in the historical rivalry that is the Battle of the Golden Chicken. Tonight, the Forest Bearcats and the Morton Panthers will go after each other as they strive to score more points than the other team and lead their team to a victory as the Forest Bearcats are looking to take the chicken back home to Forest once more, and the Morton Panthers are looking to roost their first chicken in decades. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lee McCarty alongside Drew Evans, and we got Tillman alongside of us here. And we're so grateful that y'all are tuned into the Gridiron Show. And, man, we're fired up to be here tonight, Drew. What another great game, another golden chicken game here for us tonight.
Man, if this doesn't fire you up, your wood's wet, Lee. I'm just going to tell you right here, okay? Look, man, it doesn't matter, Lee, if you're 8-0. It don't matter if you're 0-8 at this game.
Man.
Lee, when you have a cross-county rival like we have against Morton, this is just a big one. You look at from the beginning of this week, all the smack talk all week on Facebook to community is fun. These kids tonight and coaches are fired up tonight, Lee.
Man, fired up, and like you said, man, you throw all the records out. You throw the records out from what is going on in the season, maybe what has been in the past. All that matters is the upcoming few minutes here that's going to take place here in the battle that's about to be waged here on this turf field. So we're excited to get this one underway. We know that it's going to be a really fun game. We know that a lot of people are going to be involved. So y'all tune into the Gridiron Show. Root on your team tonight as we are on the Bearcat Gridiron Show, but we know a lot of people are going to be watching tonight, and we are really excited about this. We'll start out with the home team. Morton is led by Coach Zach Jones, and they come into this game tonight with a 5-3 record, 2-1 in district, and they are looking tonight to kind of position themselves in the playoffs. And then you got Forest, who comes into tonight's game with a 3-5 record and 1-2 in district. But like we said, Drew, all these records are just out the books, and this could be a huge win for the Bearcats tonight, man. Not only just to get the chicken back, but to set themselves up for the playoff run.
Yeah, it's not quite over yet, Lee. For the Bearcats. So if we win tonight, we still got the Enterprise next week. Yep. 2 great divisional games we need to win to get us into that playoff spot, Lee. So, and even for Morton, if they win tonight for them, gets them a good spot into the playoffs. So, but obviously Morton's not going to win tonight. Forest is going to win. So, I'm going to be biased, obviously.
That's right. That's right. Tell you what, it's been a kind of an interesting night already, a senior night here as the Panthers celebrated 40 seniors, not just from their football team, but just from their school band and cheerleaders football team. But then they also have a up-and-coming singer-songwriter who's trying to film a music video here, and so there's a lot of fans here on both sides of the game, on both sides of the field from Forest And for Morton, there's only 10 minutes separate each school, Drew. It's a close game. It's definitely a heated rivalry, and it's might be getting a little bit cooler out here, but it's definitely heating up here on the gridiron.
It's when I was playing at Forest, what's one of the good things, I've been texting some of my old buddies that used to play for Morton. You're playing your family members, you're playing your buddies you hang out on the weekend, so it's actually something that's something special for these kids because they know who's across the field in front of them. So.
No doubt about it. Players always talk about getting a game circled. This game stays circled on the calendar.
No doubt.
Our players are getting a huge ovation from the Forest faithful as the captains are coming onto the field. Nice, clean look here for the Cats. So you know what? These guys are fired up to play this game tonight. I'll tell you what, I always like how we have a big group of captains here.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, let's bring them all out. I don't like the one or two captains. Let's bring them all out.
Yeah. Since there were so many seniors, Drew, the Bearcats actually warmed up on our own field, drove the bus over here. So the bus didn't get here till just a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
hopefully the bus was dead silent and the guys were getting their mind right.
Oh, I guarantee you it was, Lee. And that's a little different. We're not used to that. We're used to warming up on the field, kind of walk the field, whatnot as a player. Coming in 30 minutes later, it's a little different. But, the Bearcats, I know, just hearing from the coaches the past 2 days, they have been mentally prepared and they are ready, Lee.
Yep. I do see a drone over here on the, I guess this would be the east side of the field right above the scoreboard. I don't know.
How it looks with drones.
I'll tell you what. But Drew, talk about what it means as a senior to play this game as we see all these captains are seniors tonight.
Yeah, Lee, that is a huge game for the seniors here. Like I said, a lot of bragging rights here. Obviously, that's number one thing. But to go out here and play, as you think of the tradition of Forest, Lee, in the past, say 10, 20 years, even more, we have dominated, over Morton. I'm not trying to brag, but it is what it is.
That's right.
But it is big for the Bearcats, for the senior tonight, to go out, and win this thing, not roost the chicken. We don't want the chicken to roost.
That's right. The chicken has not been roosted in Morton, I don't think, ever. And so we have the opportunity to steal that one away from Morton, as has been over here for the past 2 years, as now you hear the Forest fans booing the Morton players. So it's definitely heated here.
I tell you, Lee, we talked about this, man. The rivalry the past couple of years has kind of been dead. I mean,
that's right.
About 2-3 years ago, it started getting fired up, and this year, man, you can actually tell the rivalry's back from the fans. They're it's
I know.
Fun booing the other team. Holding the sign, beat Morton, they're holding beat Forest. It's fun.
Yep, that's right. And really, Morton has won the last 2 matchups. One was when we were sitting in this exact same spot 2 years ago, and it was an absolute flood.
Oh, it was awful.
And that I would almost consider that game an asterisk, because I think if it had not been raining, we might have won that game. But a win is a win and a loss is a loss, and Morton won that game. And Morton won the game last year when they came to Forest. It was not as much of an asterisk on that game, as Morton handily beat Forest. I think it was 63, maybe to 17 or something like that. So, but man, it's another chapter in this historic rivalry. Before we go any further, I do want to recognize our sponsors as the Bearcats are about to make their way here onto the field. Our elite sponsors are Bank of Forest, Vowels Marketplace, Southside Mart, Farm Bureau, Community Bank, Ingram Images, City of Forest, ePix, Forest Dental Practice, Tagco Construction, and Shivers Paint Company. Thank you to our elite sponsors. As our captains are meeting here in the middle of the field, you have Kareem Jones out in the middle of the field, and then you also have Adam Gates, 2 seniors representing the Cats, as well. As, man, we feeling the energy here tonight, Drew.
Oh, man, it's giving me chills, Lee. I can't play many plays. My mic got 1 play in me, all right? So.
Put on them pads.
Whew.
Do appreciate Riley Tillman for being our cameraman tonight.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, if y'all are listening, be sure to chime in on the YouTube chat.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching us from.
Let us know where you're watching tonight, who you're cheering for, and
we know there's going to be some Panthers on here, and that's okay.
That's right. We just ask you keep it respectable.
That's right.
Well, we will too. But man, what a great night tonight. You'll see Morton has all their senior players out on the other side. And man, they got about a dozen of them over there, Drew. As we are about under a minute.
17.
Under a minute here on the clock from kickoff. We've had A recording artist already here in the stadium recording. I think he's going to record some more maybe at halftime. And, man, it's an exciting night of high school football, and the weather could not be more perfect.
Oh, man, it's great. And you just smell in the air, Lee. You smell the cooking, the smoke in the air, and it's
That's
just,
right.
man, this is just football.
Yep. The captains have conferred and are heading back to their team as we're about to have the national anthem here in just a minute. I don't even see the Morton band.
I think they're sitting down, Like,
oh,
on the
yeah,
left side.
I see him. Oh, so he's going to sing the national anthem.
Yes.
Is Pistol Black is the name of this artist. Chase Waters is his real name. He is from Morton, and he is coming back to try to make it happen.
Let's go.
It is a guitar version of the national anthem. I don't know if he's playing it. Anyway, here we go. Definitely not your traditional playing of the national anthem here as we have, some fireworks! We got fireworks! Oh my! Fireworks shot off the baseball field over there. My goodness. You see a camera crew running down here at the bottom of your screen as they're filming here for this recording artist. And Drake, you got this recording artist in here. You don't know if it's going to be like, a distraction or a motivation for these Morton players, but you really hope it's more of a distraction if you're the Bearcat fan.
As you can see, the Morton over there is the Bearcat, or the Panther, whatever it is over there, is jumping up and down. And
yeah, we said it looks like a sea monster instead of a panther.
Oh man!
Right, here we go. Cats and Panthers about to take the field. There's Bubby Johnston in the stands. Bearcats say y'all. I can't read the sign. Maybe Riley can help me out with this.
I don't know. I can't see it.
Here we go. Cats coming onto the field. Panthers coming onto the field. Cats dressed in red hats. White tops trimmed in blue and red and white pants. Morton Panthers and all in their dark navy, we'll call it. Almost looks like black. They got some pink splattered throughout.
Lee, I always love watching that first play.
Yep.
You're fixing to see some guys get hit right here.
You talking on the kickoff or like the first?
Yes, sir. Yeah, kickoff. Yeah. You got a lot of, adrenaline going right now. You got your fans. You got the band. As you're wearing that white and red out there. You're representing the whole town of Forest. You're ready to hit the crap out of somebody.
Bearcats are set to receive the kickoff. Oh, I like it, Drew.
So I got pulled.
I like it. Let's go. Bearcats are set to receive the opening kickoff as we are just seconds away from getting this one underway. And finally, you hear a high school band from across the way instead of whatever that was. a minute ago. Panthers have a big crowd. Let's see if the Bearcats can fire it back up. Whistle has blown, and we're about to be underway. There's the kick. It's going to be a little pooch kick. Fielded there at the 34-yard line. Good job there. Let's see who fielded it there. It's going to be number 17 there for the Cats. Jaden Graham, who fielded it there at the 34-yard line. And Drew, Bearcats get the ball first. What do you expect to see from the Cats tonight?
What's going to be new is the wing tee tonight. We're not going to be spreading the guys out. We're going to do a lot of wing tee. As you know, if you've been following the Bearcats all year, we got 3 great running backs. Jay's our quarterback. Throw it a couple times a game. But don't be surprised if we do a lot of wing tee tonight, Lee. Faking it, pulling it, running a lot tonight.
All right. You do have Jay Adcock in the gun with Larry Patrick offset. It is a tight formation. You got Pinkston out to the side. Pinkston in motion. Hand off to Pinkston. He has a little bit of room, and he's going to be up across the 40-yard line. Good gain. He's still on his feet. Up to the 42.
There you go.
Gain there about 8 yards there on first down. It was a fake to Patrick. Going right and the end around to Pinkston. They'll call it a gain of 6 up to the 41. All right, I'm going to say they're marking at the 42. Ball's got to get up to the 45. Call it second down and 3 from the 42-yard line. Adcock calls for the ball. He's going to hand it off to Patrick, working to the right side, looking for a hole. He's going to be stacked up there close to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard on it, but 3rd and short here from the Bearcat. From the Bearcat 43.
A lot of tension tonight, Lee, so you don't want to do any kind of crazy mistake, out there, pushing and shoving. Let's just play hard,
Yeah, I agree, Drew. And there's a flag on the field. Sideline warning against Morton, it looks like.
There you go. I'll take that.
Does the officials really know, Drew, when the officials come into this game, I know we're really hard on the officials, but, they know the rivalry. They don't want anything to get out of hand, so I think they're trying to set a precedent early.
Oh, yeah. The refs, they know what's the importance of this game.
All right, Adcock is in the gun. Patrick's in the backfield, the 2 seniors. It's going to be a blitz. Ball's on the floor. Jaden Adcock picks it up, and he's going to stumble forward. It's going to be close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Ball's going to be the spot at the 40.
It's not going to be short.
Oh, let's see where they mark him. They're going to mark him short at the 44-yard line. Had to get to the 45. The snap was bad. It was on the turf. 4th and 1. And they're going to bring on the punt unit. I think you sneaked it there.
I was going to call Lane Kiffin or Leach. Let's go for it.
You're not in plus territory.
I know.
And definitely not how you want to start out your first drive there, but Adcock is going to be on the punt. As you got another flag here on the field.
On them, please, maybe.
There's not a play clock here, Drew. I don't see a play clock in operation.
No, we don't.
It's going to be a penalty against Forrest on delay of game. I thought that was awfully quick, as we don't have a play clock here. I know. Called delay game with no play clock, so that brings up 4th down and 6. And you got the Morton return man standing at the 30-yard line. We've seen a good punts all year from Adcock, and that's one that's going to back him all the way up. It's going to check up there at the 24-yard line, down there by the Cats. Great punt that sent the return man back, where he's almost trying to field it over his shoulder and landed in a skip back, so no return there. So 3 and out there from the Bearcats, and now the Morton Panthers will take over at the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start their first drive. Drew, what did you think about that first set there from the Bearcats?
I like it. I think we drove the ball down really well. That 3rd down there, we had a low snap, so it really didn't get the snap to us. I think we were going to get a first down there, but we were driving the ball well, so I like it.
That's right. Morton Panthers have a lot of seniors on their team. It's hard to see these numbers, Drew, so please bear with us if we cannot call out these Morton players, because we can't see them. There's 19 in motion, and he's going to hand off there up the middle, and on the right side, really, he's going to be chopped down, short gain of about 2 yards.
Picks up positive yardage. Appears to be a gain of around 3 yards. And bring up second down and 7.
They're going to call it a game of 3 there. 9 minutes and 36 seconds, 0-0 score here early in the first quarter as the Panthers are on their first drive of the game. Give me a snap, and he's going to look to pass. He's going to fire it. Intended. It's going to be way overthrown about 5 yards. Pass is going to be intended over there for number 19 for Morton, who's going to be Xavier McDonald. If you remember last year's Mr. McDonald, man, he had a game. I think he had like 3 or 4 touchdowns as Madden Gerald was the quarterback at that time. And I can't see the number for this quarterback here tonight as you got navy blue jerseys with navy numbers trimmed in a faint gold color. And so I can't see, but the quarterback's a really tall guy. So it's 3rd down and 7 here for the Panthers. It's going to be a little screen pass, and it's going to break a tackle, and it's going to have the first down up across the 40. He was met there at the 30-yard line and just broke a tackle for the first down.
Yeah, we had him in the backfield, Lee. We had him for a loss, and we just got, let go there. Didn't get it wrapped up.
Morton moves the chains here for the first time tonight up across the 40-yard line up to the 44. What a big game this is for both teams. There's the snap. He's going to look to pass again. He's firing. Way over the head of the intended receiver. Larry Patrick had a little chance to get it, but came up just short. But it kind of shows you here. Is that number 3 or number 8 there for Morton, the quarterback? I cannot tell.
Man.
Number 9, Zach Ely. Yeah, okay. They have Zach Ely, number 9, listed as a wide receiver, but he's really overthrown some of these passes. He's fired up in this game, as a lot of times what you see is quarterback not settling down, kind of put a little juice on it. He's looking to pass again. He fires it out. It's going to be complete there to number 11. He scampers across midfield up close to the first down strike. Number 11 is Jaden Bowie, who's a sophomore wide receiver. Again, this was a little quick out route. Connects. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1 yard there from the 48. So Morton has decided to pass the ball, Drew, here on this first drive.
Yeah, a lot of passing tonight for Morton here. We just got a big stop right here. We're going to need a big stop.
There's a snap. He's going to hand off in the middle. Oh, he makes a man miss there at the line. He has a little bit of blocking, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds at the 35-yard line into Bearcat territory. I thought I saw a flag come out, but I didn't. Our defensive line was in the backfield. All right. Oh, let's see. Personal hotspot is on. Can you find my phone?
Okay. All right. I'll find it.
Yeah. All right. Morton Panthers here. Going to be a handoff there to the right side. Looks like he has some blockers there. He's going to be wrestled down there at the 10-yard line. And so far, Morton having their way on their first drive of this game. It'll be first down there at the 11 for the Panthers. Kind of a little speed right there on that handoff as you got number 1, the running back for Morton. Let me see who that is. We got Ely as the quarterback, and we got let's see.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good. There's the play. He's going to be out to the flat and stumbled down to the 8-yard line. The Bearcat defense looking to bend but not break. Tyrese Walton is number 1 for Morton. All right, so it'll be second down from the 7-yard line. I got to get down to the 1 for a first down. There's going to be a quarterback keeper there on the right side. He's met there by the Bearcats. Stumbles down inside the 5-yard line. Be 3rd down and 1 from about the 2-yard line. They're going to call it first and goal from the 1. Come on, Bearcat D. We need a turnover. Come on, D. Quarterback's going to keep it again, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, and it looks like he's short. Gives the Bearcat fans something to cheer about here, as
there they go.
Hasn't happened too much tonight. Second and goal here for the Panthers. Come on, Bearcat D. A lot of energy coming into this game. You got to make it happen right here. This snap's going to be a handoff, and it's going to go straight ahead. It's going to be chopped short. It looks like he's short. They're going to call him in. Call him in for the touchdown. I thought he was short. And the Panthers are going to shoot off some fireworks here tonight, as they got some fireworks set up out on the baseball field. Panthers strike first on their first drive of the game. 6-0 here, pending the extra point. You know, Forest has had pretty good defense this year, and they've been really good about making some defensive adjustments. We'll see if that happens here. Kick is up, and it looks like it was no good. He missed it wide to the right. And so a little glimmer of positive there for the Cats as Morton is up 6-0, 5 minutes and 49 seconds here in the first quarter. Forest went 3 and out on their first drive, and then Morton took it 75 yards from the 25-yard line all the way down on, I would say, probably about a dozen plays if I had to guess. A lot of passing, and then they could just kind of settled on the run there.
Yeah, you know, the running game, they kind of mixed it in there, but they did throw the ball pretty well that first drive there for the Morton Panthers, which surprised me. I was expecting them to run it more, Lee.
Yep, I know. You know, really in our 3A ball, we don't see a whole lot of passing.
No, we don't.
And that's why back a few years ago when Lofton and Rocky were playing here for the Cats in this same game, there's another kick. I mean, fair catch call for it. They're at the 24-yard line of the Cats as we had Jamari Graham. I believe that's who it is. Jaden Graham, call for the fair catch there. But that's why when we spread it out last time we were here, It was so different. So,
you know, that extra point can come back and bite them, Lee. You know, I just
Yep, that's right. Big rivalry game, and every little bit counts. So let's see what the Bearcats can do here on offense as they start over for their second drive of the night. Obviously, you want to score in your first drive, but you can't do anything about that anymore, so you got to flush it and move on. You got Pinkston here tight to the bottom of your screen, or wide to the bottom of your screen. He's going to look to pass. He's going to fire it for Pinkston. He has the deep shot. He has a step on in. Flag! Where's the flag? And the pink hanky comes in. 2 flags on the field, but that was obvious as Pinkston had him by a step.
What a great pass.
What a good pass. Ball was on the money, and the DB just came and completely blew through him, which honestly, that might have been what he was coached to do a lot of times, you know. Instead of making the big play, you commit the penalty and go ahead and shut him down. Do want to remind our fans here, that's going to be first down after the penalty flag here. It's going to move it out, I would say, to the 40. Is that 10 yards or 15 yards in high school? They're going to give them 15 yards up to the 40, the 39-yard line.
You know, they're 1-1. They're man right on Pinkston tonight.
Yep.
You know, they're really trying to circle in on our running game, so I like that.
If it's 1-on-1, we've been seeing a bracketed safety all game. It's going to be a handoff there. Oh, man. A loss in the backfield back to the 34-yard line, as that end around was not really working there on that wing team play for the Cats. I like it, Drew. You know, I say you take another shot at Pinkston again, because if they're not going to play that high safety to take them away, well, let's see if we can use our receiver until they do make that play. They kind of have a little double coverage over here. All right, looking to pass.
Here it is.
They're going to be over the middle of the field. Yes! First down, Bearcats! He got him on a slant across the middle of the field, and Adcock connects with Pinkston to a strike into Morton Panther territory.
You look what Morton's doing, Lee. They got 9 in the box. It's really putting a man-to-man to Pinkston, so why not try?
Why would you not pass? Down to the 23-yard line as the Cats are knocking on the door of the red zone. 4 minutes and 56 seconds here in the first quarter. Morton leads 6-0, and Cats are on the move. Adcock in the gun. He's going to look to pass
there
it in. He's going to fire it. He's going for the end zone, and he's going to be... Oh, my goodness!
Wow!
He landed in there like a baby in his mother's arms. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Wow, that was
Oh my word!
to throw that pass like that. That is impressive. Good job.
He was double covered. He beat the coverage in a 23-yard touchdown strike. Cats on the
Let's
board.
go.
Hey, we showed up at the right time. The kick is up, and it is no good.
Oh, man.
No good.
Oh, man.
Wide to the left, and we're tied 6-6. My goodness. My goodness.
That's right.
Bearcats answer with their own 75-yard drive as they take it down 2 big plays from Adcock to Pinkston, and the All-Stars are showing out tonight here for the Bearcats all early in this game.
Wow.
Tell you what a beautiful pass. Drew, I thought he almost overthrew him, and you're like, man, you just got to get there, and he got there, used his speed to get to the ball and score the touchdown. My word.
Woo.
Adcock, you can tell he's fired up, man.
He might kick it through the end zone.
Oh, and he did. Over the head of the intended receiver, it lands at the 2-yard line and rolls through the end zone. Man, you know he's fired up. Let's go. Let's go. 6-6 is your score here early in the first quarter. Well, I guess it's midway through the first quarter, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. As we've seen some offense already from both teams.
Whew, man, my heart's still beating.
It's probably the most exciting play of the year for Forrest.
Yeah, I mean seriously, that's an impressive play.
Yep. All right, so the Panthers are going to take over on their second drive of the night. After the Bearcats scored on their second drive, Panthers take over at their own 20. So the Bearcat defense can cause a turnover. They bring a man in motion. He's going to settle here to the near side. It's going to be a direct snap, and he's going to cut up the middle. Shifty little fella he is, up to the 24-yard line, gain of 4 yards on the play. Had another chance at him there at the line of scrimmage, and he's just really quick.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he can throw the ball, and also he's good on his feet, Lee, so we need to stay somebody kind of like a spy, what you want to call it.
Again, apologize, we can't call out these Morton numbers. They're just so hard to see on these uniforms. I think one coach said something about faded blue last year. Well, that's exactly what this is here for Morton tonight. Hard snap count there from the Panthers. Bearcats disciplined. They tried to jump. 4 minutes here in the first quarter. 6-6 is your score in the battle for the Golden Chicken. It's going to be a handoff there. He's going to bounce it out to the left side. There's going to be a holding call there all the way in the backfield. Be wrapped up there at the 32-yard line and out of bounds. Some hard hitting going on here from the Cats, but a flag, a penalty marker is going to be down at the 22-yard line as that's where the running back was turning the corner. Mr. Walton was the running back there on the carry. Holding. So that's going to back the Panthers up a good 10 yards from the spot of the foul, all the way back to the 12-yard line, which will make it second down now, and we'll call it, yeah, it's going to be second down about 20. Yeah, they got to get out to the 30. We'll call it second and 18. 3 minutes and 45 seconds here in the first quarter. 6-6 is the score. Let's see if the Cats can keep them behind the chains. It's going to be a pass, a little tunnel screen. The ball was high and incomplete. That's about the third or fourth high pass we've seen from the Morton Panthers. As Drew, the crowd is really into it. Like on that incomplete pass, all the Forest fans clapped. And then all the Morton fans are into it. It really has the feel of the rivalry.
Man, the energy is back, man. I love it. You're hearing the crowds cheer and everything, man. It's so much fun.
We got the Pride of Forest drum line going to third down and 18 here. Big play early in this game. And a timeout's going to be called here by the officials. It looks like they're trying to straighten something out. So far, the officials have been well in control of this game. Yeah, it's gonna be, they're trying to figure out the down marker if it's third down. And they're going to add some time to the clock, maybe. All right, here we go. 3rd and 18 here from the 12-yard line as the ball has to get out to the 30. Let's see what they got. 3 receivers here to the near side for Morton. They're going to send the man out an empty set. The quarterback's going to keep it. He's stacked it in the scrimmage. Nowhere to go. And he's brought down. No gain on the play. 4th down and long for the Panthers. Good job there by the Bearcat deep. Got him behind the chains and didn't let him get past. Panthers forced to punt. You got, let's see who it is back here for the Cats. JW.
Looks like JW.
He's going to stand here at the at the Panther 46 to return this one. And there's a punt. It's a nice high punt. And JW's going to let it hit. It's going to take a Morton Panther bounce all the way down to the 35-yard line, down to the 34. And, man, what a good punt there by the Panthers as he was standing on his old goal line with the foot, hit the ball, and rolled all the way to the Bearcat 34.
All right, so here, if you're Morton's defensive coordinator, you got to be thinking, all right, I got to be thinking pass. Now, I got to respect the pass because they weren't really, because they're man-to-man against our guy, put 9 in the box for the run-in. So now that kind of opens up for the Cats. I love to see what the defense does here for Morton, kind of open up our running game maybe before.
I agree with you, Drew. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, they're going to have to make some adjustments, and now we can maybe adjust to the game plan that we wanted to run all week. But, hey, if they give it to us again, I guarantee you see a high safety over here on Pinkston. Ball here is on the near hash. You have 2 receivers here on the near side. Tight formation here for the Bearcats.
Yeah.
You got Bearcat players on the sidelines chanting. Handoff there, makes a man miss, is Bradford. Oh, ball's on the floor. Ball's on the floor, and the Panthers got it. Morton pounces on the ball as the ball was popped free there. Oh, man, big turnover there as Larry Patrick was trying to get upfield, and he was having a little bit of room, but the ball was knocked free there, and the Panthers got on it there at the 34-yard line. So turnover here early in the game, and turnover is going to be a big key to this game.
Yes, it is. That's really going to probably make you for this game tonight.
2 minutes and 45 seconds here in the first quarter. 6-6 is the score as the Panthers get the ball back. It's going to be a handoff there up the middle. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Adam Gates eats him up like a McDonald's Happy Meal, and he's tackled there at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
Good play there by the senior defensive lineman as they're going to mark the ball there at the 34. 2nd down and 10 there for the Panthers. They have 3 receivers to the right side. You have Walton in the backfield with Ely. Ely's going to look to pass. He's firing it deep. He has his man. It's going to be, I thought he was out of bounds. He caught the ball, but he was about a foot out of bounds on the far side. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. You would think the Panthers would be in 4th down territory with them being in such plus territory. So the Bearcats got to bear down and make it happen. We appreciate everybody watching here tonight. 2 minutes and 10 seconds here in the first quarter. 6-6 is the score. As the Panthers are here on the 34-yard line, 3rd and 10. They're going to roll here to the near side looking to pass. Is Ely. He's in the backfield. He throws it out of bounds. Smart play there by the Morton quarterback as he was in the grasp
of
number 25, Praise Moore, who's been an animal all year. Actually, that's
Grant Keaton.
No, that's a Tremias Pace.
Oh, Pace. Okay.
Yeah, Tremias Pace. And he has been a menace on defense for the Cats. So 4th and 10 here from the 34-yard line. Big play here early in the juncture of this ball game. Come on, Cats. We've got a full stance here on either side. Oh, looked like a false start. He's going to be under pressure again. He rolls out. He's looking to pass. He's going to keep it, and he's going to be wrapped up and tackled there. Great tackle there. Great job there by the Bearcat defense. Let's see who that was on the tackle. What? Number 10 there for the Cats, Anias McBride, a freshman, making a big play here in a big game, and the Bearcat defense gets off the field.
Let's go.
Great job there for the Cats.
Great job by the D.
Freshmen making plays here. As we saw a bunch of freshmen make a lot of plays last week, Drew, for the Cats.
We've had a lot of players step up this year, Lee, young players.
So Morton was not able to do anything with the turnover. They give the ball back to the Cats after just 4 plays. as it was a 4 and out there, and Bearcat defense stands tall. Adcock and company back on for the Bearcats. They're going to hand it off. A little bit of running room there up to the 35-yard line. Good gain of about 5 yards. We'll call it 4 yards there on first down. So far, the offensive line getting a little bit of a push.
I was just about to say, a great job by the offensive line tonight. Man, they are really fired up tonight, doing a great job, opening up the holes.
1 minute and 40 seconds here in the first quarter of play. 6-6 is the score. Looking to pass now. There's going to be a flag on the play. False start going to be called against the Cats, and that'll get that yardage back that we just gained. We appreciate everybody listening tonight. Do want to remind everybody there is fourth quarter trivia sponsored by the Food Hut in Forest. Tune in to the beginning of the fourth quarter as the Bearcats go in for the win. You can win too. With a correct answer to the trivia question, you can win a Hut Burger combo sponsored by the Food Hut in Forest. Stay tuned. Second down now at 11 after the procedure penalty. Ball is now marked at the 29-yard line of the Bearcats. Looking to pass. He's going to fire it over the middle. He has, batted away. It hit Pinkston in the hands. He was right there at the first down sticks, but incomplete to bring up third and long.
I like their mindset. Maybe more do the fly on this side then instead of going across the field.
Tell you what, it was almost picked off there as the linebacker was sneaking up and went through the linebacker's hands, and it was incomplete there as it hit Pinkston in the hands, but lost his concentration after the tip. Third down and 11 at the 29-yard line. Need a big play here from Forrest if you want to keep this drive alive. Looking to pass again. He's going to fire it deep, intended for Pinkston, and it's going to be picked off there at the 40-yard line to the 50. You got to get him if you're the Bearcats, and he's going to be into the end zone. 10-5 touchdown. As that pass probably should not have been thrown there by Adcock, but the Panthers are on top again. Man. They had the safety deep, and he came over from the far side of the field and was able to pick that ball off as it was a touch underthrown, and it took it all the way for 60 yards for the score. Not what you wanted to see there if you're the Bearcat fans.
No, not at all. That's hard to swallow.
The kick is up and it's good. So the Panthers back on top 13-6 with 1 minute and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We've already had a lot of action here in the first quarter. We've had a couple turnovers, 2 turnovers by the Bearcats. We had a fumble by the Bearcats, and that didn't bite them. But then the interception there, really, the pick six we'll call it, that one was pretty costly. Do want to thank some of our sponsors, our traditional sponsors this year. Our premier sponsors are Tyson and Lackey Memorial Hospital and the Food Hut, as we've already mentioned. The Food Hut being the sponsor of our fourth quarter trivia. Thank you to our sponsors of the Bearcat Booster Club and the Bearcat Gridiron Show this year. As Morton is set to kick off again and back to receive. The last 2 kickoffs has been Jaden Graham there about the 20-yard line. And that kick is going to go to Mr. Graham again. He calls for a fair catch at the 20. As Pinkston was maybe looking to return that one.
What do you expect here, Lee?
You know, Drew, now is the time to shift your offense. I think we work our wing tee here. I think we do what you've implemented all week and make it work. You know, our running game, we've gotten a little bit of room. It's just almost like we haven't really trusted it enough, I would say, at this point in the game. We just got to ground and pound.
I like it. What do you think? No, I agree. I think we just go back to kind of running here, mix it up with this throwing like right now. See, they got man-to-man coverage right there, so it's not a bad
situation. They don't have the high safety, man. Right. Go back to them. You got two blockers here. There's going to be Larry Patrick in the gun. He's going to try to break it free. He has the edge, and he makes a man miss. And it gets about a yard. A lot of running as you had Larry Patrick in the gun there. Taking the snap, he beat the man to the edge, and then we'll call it a gain of 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8 from the 21. 13-6. Panthers up on the Cats here as Patrick is in the gun again. You have Adcock blocking. He's going to work it to the left side. He hurdles a man. He has a bit of room across the 30-yard line over to the 35.
Good job.
First down Bearcats. He had some good blocking there on the play. Adcock has moved from quarterback into kind of a halfback. They had a nice blocking there, a nice little sweep play to move the ball for a first down up to the 35-yard line. First down, Bearcats. 12 seconds here remain in the first quarter. In the gun is Patrick, and he's going to look to pass. He's going to fire it. It's intended for Pinkston. He has him. He holds up and deuces, and he's gone.
That's what you want to do. He's man-to-man. You don't have to take it there. So
the Wildcat, Larry Patrick, passes it for a 65-yard touchdown pass. Let's go. Cats strike back. Larry Patrick connects with Ant Pinkston for the strike. He was wide open. No one was expecting him. Extra point pending. Cats are going for two. Patrick is in the gun. He calls for it. He's going to keep it himself. He's in the end zone. 2 points. Cats lead. Cats lead.
let's go.
14-13. It feels like the end of the game, but it's only the end of the second quarter, of the first quarter. We're headed into the second quarter. Forest, 14. Panthers, 13. We won the first quarter. There's 3 more to go. We'll be right back on the Gridiron Show. Stay tuned, folks. Good game ahead. All right, we're back on the Gridiron Show. Forest and Morton. This one's setting up to be a classic already early in this game.
Whoo, boy.
I'll tell you what, Ant Pinkston probably has more passing yards in this game than he's had all year.
All year. Yeah, no doubt.
He's actually already over 100 yards. 65-yard touchdown pass from Larry Patrick. Drew, let's talk about that play, though. I mean, Larry Patrick, they're expecting him to keep the ball, and what does he do? He gunslings it down the field. He passed it from the 30-yard, 35, well, he was standing on the 30, all the way to the other 30, man. What a great play. He was wide open.
I don't know if you ever watched Larry throw the ball before. I watched him preseason throw it. I wish he was playing baseball, and I hope Coach Toomey's watching because he could be out there. He's got an arm, Lee, so way to trick it up.
Tell you what, big play there from the seniors. Although Pinkston's only a junior, Drew. All right, beginning of the second quarter here. There's the kickoff from Adcock. Is going to be a nice one. Fielded there at the 2-yard line. Brought out. Get him, Cats. Oh, great tackle there. What a tackle. Great job there. As the Bearcats are fired up. What a tackle there by who's number 40. That's number 12. Number 12 there, Jamari Hughes, who's a senior. Making a big play there for the Cats. Excuse me, he's a junior. A sophomore, I should say.
Sophomore.
Making a big tackle and keeping the Panthers behind the 20-yard line at the 15. What a great kickoff there that was fielded at the 2 and returned up to the 15 yards. And Panthers are going to have to go 85 yards to find pay dirt. Here at the beginning of the second quarter, Forest leads 14-13 over the Panthers. Timeout's going to be called here on the field. Drew, if you're the Bearcat defense, you just really want to pin them back here. You got them
just keep doing your same thing
under the shadow of the goal line here.
You know, all year we talked about the defense was doing a great job this year, man. And they we got a flag here. What's too many players on the field for Forest? That's not good.
Yeah, now what you want to see is 12 men on the field there for the Forest defense coming out of a kickoff, and that'll be first down and 5 here from the 20-yard line. So you give Morton yards after having them pinned back. So they're going to bring a man in motion. He's going to settle there to the far side. He's going to hand off at the middle, and he's going to be wrestled down at the 23-yard line. But he's second down now and about 2 yards after a nice gain there on first down. But it was 1st and 5. Come on, Bearcat.
Let's go, Cats. Let's go.
All right. Second down and 2. It's going to be a high snap. It's going to be a handoff there, and he's going to be hit the line of
scrimmage. There you go. Good job.
Forward up to the 25. It's going to be close to a first down. You know, Drew, it seemed like Morton, they moved it down the field easily on their first drive of the game, but it's almost like you wonder if those are just scripted plays. They knew what it was. Now you see what was happening. They're going to move the chains. There'll be first down there for the Panthers at the 25-yard line. 14-13, Forest leads over Morton. Has already been a back-and-forth game. Both teams have scored, obviously, twice. Forest went for 2 to get up on top. High snap, going to be a handoff there to the left side. He's still on his feet. He's being tackled there.
Job.
No gain on the flag.
There's a flag. I don't know if it was face mask, Lee, or horse.
Yeah, they're going to call face mask. They're going to pull him down.
Horse collar.
He's signaling face mask.
Is it?
There,
okay.
Yeah. This was a nice tackle, it seemed like, but it was 60 yards away from where we're sitting. Face mask against Forest. It's going to be first down there for the Panthers as they move the chains again. 2 big penalties there on the Bearcats to start out this drive for Morton, and it's really kind of giving us some good life early in this drive. Ball's now spotted at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Morton. There's going to be a timeout here called by Coach Parker to talk it over with the Cats. You got to focus. Too many good things are going your way in this game. Obviously, we've had 2 turnovers. We survived 1. We'll pick 6 on the other one. Things are going well on our offensive side, Drew, but you just got to play smart on the defense.
It's a good timeout. You know, a lot of drilling's going right now. You know, players are probably grabbing face masks where they shouldn't be. You know, hey, let's calm down, guys. Let's focus on what we know, what we need to do, and let's get back there and play hard.
Drew, look how many people are at this game. You got folks lined up around the fence.
Oh, yeah.
You got folks filling either side of the stands. I mean, this is just incredible, and we're glad that you're tuned into the Gridiron Show watching us tonight. Thank you for participating and cheering on your team. Because we got a good one going here early. 10 minutes and 37 seconds here in the second quarter. 14-13. Bearcats over the Panthers, but the Panthers are on the move. You got 3 receivers here to the near side for Morton. Forrest does have a safety in the middle of the field. Ely, the quarterback for Morton, calls for the ball. Now he's looking to pass. He's under pressure. Oh, ball's out! Ball's out! Adam Gates has it! Let's go!
That's us!
First down, Bearcats! Adam Gates with a sack! The quarterback was tattooed, and the ball was on the turf. Adam Gates scoops it up, and it's Bearcat football.
Oh, that's huge! That's huge!
Wow, what a timeout, Drew. Coach calls a timeout. We get the ball. We make a big play. My goodness.
Who made the hit, Lee?
I don't know who made it. It might have been.
Oh, was it Adam Gates?
Praise Moore, and then Adam Gates comes in and scoops it up. Praise Moore. First down, Bearcats here. We're already in Morton territory. A ball on the 28-yard line. They're going to move. They're going to have Patrick in motion. Adcock settles there on the left side. He's going to run it. He has a little bit of room across the 25-yard line. Nice gain there on first down there for the Bearcats. Down to the 24. 5-yard gain. Second down and 5.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I hadn't felt this way all year, Drew.
It's been a long time this heart pumped like this. You do need to feel more. You're hired.
Yep. Patrick is in the gun here for the Cats. They're going to bring Pinkston in motion. There's going to be a keeper there by Patrick. He has a little bit of room. He kicks it to the outside. He's to the 10. He's wrestled out of bounds there at the 8-yard line. First down, Bearcats. First and goal. Let's go.
Let's go. I like it. I like when Larry Patrick back there kind of mixes up some things.
They faked it to the right and went left and got a little bit of running room there for Patrick, and I think he was wishing he turned on the Jets a little sooner. Ball, they're going to mark him at the 10-yard line. I feel like that's a bad spot. First and goal from the 10. Patrick is your quarterback. He's in the gun. He hard counts. He's looking to maybe draw him off sides. He's not going to get it. We don't know where the play clock is because they have him turned off here. Call for the ball. He's going to direct keeper. He's going to bounce it to the outside down to the 5-yard line.
I like it. Let's go.
Dude, Larry Patrick kind of did what he did last year, Drew, in the Forest Morton game. You know, Larry Patrick kind of was the quarterback late in that game. Or,
yes,
you know,
he was.
I guess he had to be the quarterback. And he's just kind of doing it here right now. You got Adcock there playing a fullback, settle on the right side with Bradford. Pinkston one-on-one to the outside. They're going to bring Pinkston in motion. There's going to be a keeper there. He's going to be tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there for Larry Patrick as he's tackled back. They're going to give him a loss of 2 yards back to the 7. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 7.
Yeah, Panthers blitzed somebody right there, Lee, on the right side there. Nobody got touched, so he came in not even touched.
Obviously, 4-down territory as Patrick comes out, and we're going to have Washington check in. 8 minutes and 59 seconds here in the second quarter. Timeout's going to be called by the Panthers. 14-13, Bearcats trying to capitalize after a Morton fumble. As man, we've already seen 3 turnovers in this game. We'll be right back here on the Gridiron Show. All right, the Panthers called timeout. We'll see what the Bearcats come up with here on offense as you basically got 2 plays to get into the end zone. 3rd and goal from the, we'll call it from the 8-yard line. I know you say, I thought it was from the 7. Well, I was wrong. It grew a yard over the timeout. Come on, Cats. You got one-on-one coverage here. Lofton here to the bottom of your screen. Tight set. They're going to hand it off there. They're Washington. He cuts it to the outside. And he's, still on his feet down to the, he was down. We just can't. Back behind the 10-yard line, down back to the 12. Trying to get to the edge was JW, but he just couldn't get there. Back to the 14-yard line. It'd be 4th and goal from the 14. Do you kick it here, Drew, or?
I say go for it, Lee.
I say go for it.
To win the ball game, you got to go for it.
I agree. You don't win the ball game by kicking field goals. Obviously, they're going to be keying in on Pinkston. Let's see if another receiver can get open.
I mean, don't sleep on Lofton out here. We know Lofton's a great athlete, too. So, and even watch Mayers here at the tight end there.
Yep. Adcock is in the gun now. He's a quarterback. 4th down and 14. He's going to look to pass. He's going to fire over the middle. It's going to be high and incomplete. The ball had no chance. No chance of being caught there as it sailed high of the intended receiver, Pinkston. He was going to be short of the goal line. Anyway. So Bearcats move the ball, get close to the goal line, can't punch it in, and Morton survives a turnover as they're going to take over at their own 14-yard line. Now, this is kind of the same scenario the Bearcats had a few minutes ago, Drew, where, after the kickoff return, we had them at the 15, and then we had the penalty. Let's see if we can redo this.
Yeah, I agree.
Get the ball back. Really need to capitalize on that turnover, though, if you're the Bearcats in this game. Morton is going to have 2 receivers in the near side.
Bearcats playing 2 safety deep, too.
Yep. Looking for the pass. There's going to be a handoff there. He's going to work to the left side. He has some room across the 20-yard line. And it's going to be, still on his feet. Got to wrap him up. There's across the 25 and tackled there. We'll call it the 24-yard. Excuse me, that's the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I think Lofton hit him pretty hard. Just didn't quite wrap him up right there, Lee.
That'll move the chains there for the Panthers. 1 play, 1 first down up to the 34-yard line. They're snapping a handoff there. It's going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Lost on the play. They might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Good job there by the Bearcats as you had Praise Moore and Tremias Pace there on the stop. 7 minutes and 27 seconds here until halftime. 14-13, Forest leads over Morton. 2nd and 10. And the gun is Ely. He's going to hand it off to the right side. He cuts it back to the left side. It's going to be dropped. Great job there by the Bearcats, cutting him down behind the line of scrimmage. Staying home and staying in the lane. That was number 55 there for the Bearcats. Greg Keaton with a big play.
Yeah, you get to see a host of Bearcats right there, Lee. You see the running back from Morton's getting a little frustrated, slamming the ball on the ground. So, man, we like the way the defense is playing.
Got the cutback. It was actually no gain on the play. 3rd down and 10. Big play here for the Bearcat defense.
We can't do that. We can't do that.
Going to give them 5 yards, make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. Bring the ball up to the 39-yard line. Be 3rd down and 5. Not what you wanted to do there, Cats. Come on. 2 receivers here to the near side. 1 receiver to the far side. 3rd and 5. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff there. He has a little bit of room to run. He is across the 45. He has the 1st down. 1st down there for the Panthers. Penalty hurt the Cats there. 6 minutes and 30 seconds here in the 2nd quarter. Panthers move the chains for the 2nd time this drive. Ball marked at the 48-yard line of the Panthers. Let's go Cats. There's the snap. He's going to hand off there to the left side. It looks like some holding going on. They're not going to call it. Tripped up into Bearcat territory down to the 46-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 5 yards on the play. They're going to mark him at the 45. A gain of 6, we'll say. 2nd down and 4. 6 minutes until halftime. 14-13, Forest on top of Morton. Hard snap count now looks to the sidelines for the call. Come on, D. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Quarterback keeper did it to the left side, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down there for Morton. They move the chains again.
He's a little swift little guy. He'll just take it and kind of whip back around on the other side, opposite side, and gets wide open field.
Tell you what, on the 1st drive, we saw Morton passing the ball a lot, Drew. We haven't we've seen the pass too much since then. That was probably part of their opening script.
And we're playing the pass very well. I mean, the coverage-wise.
That's right. 5 minutes and 28 seconds. Morton has moved the ball down to the Forest 40-yard line. He's going to be on his feet. Is the handoff there down to the 39-yard line. Gained about 1 there, or we'll call it 2 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Really want your defense to get a stop here, Drew.
This is huge right here.
Morton gets the ball to start the 2nd half. As Morton's taking their time, they know that they want this possession to really kind of finish out the 1st half. Forest fans need to bring some energy. Handoff there to the right side. It's going to be met there by Adam Gates, who says the gates are closed. And it's going to be stopped there at the 38-yard line, 3rd down and long. Ball's going to be marked at the 37-yard line.
Man, I love watching the Bearcat defensive line, man. There's just some big old guys up front that just kind of control the line of scrimmage, man. Once you get those guys control the line of scrimmage, you can win this ball.
I tell you, man, Greg Keaton is a freshman. He's playing over there on the left side. He's a big old dude. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff to the right side, and he's going to be across the 30-yard line. He's still on his feet. Stiff arms out to the 15-yard line. He's going to move the chains there for Morton as they convert yet another big 3rd down.
Well, the past couple plays, we're not getting that outside coverage, Lee. We got to get beat on that outside. We can't let them beat us on the outside, and we got to push them back in.
Yep. There's been a big drive for Morton. The drives that started on the 14-yard line, their own 14, they moved it all the way down to the Bearcat 15. It's going to be a handoff. He has a hole there, and it's going to be met by number 20 there for the Bearcats, Derek Little, who wraps him up, but it's going to be a nice gain there on 1st down to the 6. Gain of 8 on the play. 3 minutes and 37 seconds here until halftime. Forest leads. Morton trying to regain the lead here. as they're already inside the 10, second down and 2 from the 6. Handoff is going to be up the middle. He's met there right behind the line of scrimmage. Kareem Jones with a huge play there for the Bearcats.
Good job by Kareem to get through there. Offensive line.
Senior making a big play. Drew, you know, if you're these Bearcats, you got to sustain the same energy that you've had up to this point in the game.
Oh, you can't quit here. You cannot let down.
2 minutes and 57 seconds until half. Got a big, tall running back in the backfield there for Morton. High snap is going to be given there on the right side. Plunges towards the goal line. They're going to mark him short, but it'll be enough. Well, it'll be second and goal. They actually gave him the first down on the last play. Excuse me. I missed that. Second and goal. Looks like maybe from the 1. It was close. Morton is taking this ball. I think they got it maybe with 8 minutes in the second quarter. They have bled this clock and trying to take it into halftime with a lead. Now the timeout's going to be called here by Coach Parker and the Bearcats. Y'all stay locked in. We'll be right back here on the Gridiron Show to finish out the first half. Bearcats lead 14-13, 2 minutes and 24 seconds remain.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we're back here. Big play, upcoming second and goal. As the Cat defense is trying to stand tall, red brick wall. Let's go. So we're waiting on the officials, and they blow the whistle, and we're about to snap the ball here. Morton in the gun is Ely. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to work there to the right side. He's in trouble, and he's going to be short. Oh, they call him a touchdown. I thought we were going to get him down. As Morton's trying to shoot off some fireworks, and it looked like it was maybe a malfunction. As Morton scores again, scores for the third time tonight, their second offensive touchdown. As one touchdown. Oh, there we go. Oh! Ah! Kind of a low fireworks shot there. I don't know. We gotta check this out here before we start shooting these again. Our band members are over there.
Don't we have a burn band?
There is a burn band. Yeah, it's pretty dry. 19-14, pending the extra point. Morton's gonna go for 2, and it's gonna be a fake. And it's gonna look to pass. He rolls. He's gonna fire it, and it's gonna be complete. And it's gonna be good for the 2-point try. So Morton evens the score out. It's now going to be 21-0. Flag comes in on the field, and they're pointing to Morton maybe.
Yeah, I think it was the tight end or receiver, whatever he was. They were pointing to him, a flag to him. I'm sure maybe unsportsmanlike conduct, I think.
21-14. Morton scores with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left until half. Morton gets the ball to start the second half. Yeah, I haven't seen the call. Unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to be called against the Panthers. I would imagine, is that assist on the kickoff?
I thought it would be, but...
So, yep, that's what they're going to do. They're
okay, there it is.
Back it back.
Yeah, okay.
So, that'll improve the Bearcats' field position as we have not seen any deep kicks really tonight. They've been increasingly deeper, but they're going to be kicking off from the 25-yard line of Morton. And back to receive here for the Bearcats. You have Lofton, Patrick, and Washington. The Bearcats are going to have 2 minutes and 19 seconds to do something. Let's see if they can return one to set up good field position here. Nice high kick there. It's going to be fielded there. Oh, ball's on the floor. And did Morton get it?
I think they did.
officials are conferring. The officials. I thought that Larry Patrick got on it.
I did too. I think
it's hard for us to see, but it was on the far side of the field.
I'm going to say he was down when the ball came out after that.
Maybe that's what these officials are talking about. Ball's going to be around the 35-yard line. Man, they're talking way too long about it. I bet they're going to call Morton way. I just feel it. First down for us. There we go.
Oh,
scary play is it looked like Patrick was running up to field it, and it went right between his hands. But very, very good thing for the Bearcats. Morton fans are not happy as they know that they could have really gone up 2 scores or had a chance to go up 2 scores before half with a short field. But the Bearcats get the ball at the 35-yard line. We've already seen a 65-yard touchdown pass, Drew, in this game. I would like to see another one.
You know, Lee, do you play it safe here with 2 minutes left and going into half? Do you play safe, or do you just, chunk it up with the man-to-man coverage here that we may have here? Well, not no more. They got a safety back here, but looks like we may run
they're playing that safety right now, but they're playing them to the far hash.
Yeah.
That's where Pinkston is, though. In the gun is Adcock. He's going to bring Washington in motion. He's going to hand off to Patrick, and the whistle is going to blow. Call the play dead, and I would imagine there'll be a procedure penalty there on the Cats.
False
start there.
A false start? Okay.
False start there on Forrest. Pinkston is off the field. As our good cameraman, Riley Tillman, pointed out, Pinkston has had a huge game here for the Bearcats so far. It looks like he's maybe favoring his leg. We'll see how that progresses. First and 15 here. It's going to be hand off to Patrick. He's up to the 33-yard line. It'll be second down now and 12 after a gain of 3 on the play. 2 minutes until halftime. Cats trail 21-14. Man, Drew, you kind of wish we would hurry it up.
I know.
You do, or you're missing your star receiver, and Morton is playing for some pretty tight coverage there. He's going to be looking to pass his Adcock. He's going to be under pressure and sacked back at the 26-yard line. 1 minute and 27 seconds. It's going to be third down now and long. Third down, and we'll call it, call it 3rd and 18.
Yeah.
Come on, Cats. You need a big play here. Wide out, you have, looks like Pinkston back in the game here near side. They are shading the safety towards him. He's going to hand off there to Bradford. Let's see if he can break one free. He works to the outside. He's on his feet, and there's going to be a flag. Bounces in back here at the 26-yard line, which would be the line of scrimmage. 52 seconds.
They're probably going to call hold, obviously.
I would imagine so. It was a nice game by Bradford. He was going to be short of the first down.
Kind of a tedious call, I think. It's on the opposite side of the field there.
Yeah. Well, it was from the back, just from the head official.
Right.
I think he had a pretty good look at it, but you never like to see that hanky come out when it's against your team.
I guess I'm just being biased.
I didn't see the hold. I've seen plenty of holdings on the other team, though. But again, that's my bias. We appreciate you Panther fans watching and bearing with us. They're going to mark us back here. The punt unit's going to come on here for the Bearcats as they went 3 and out, nothing doing there. I guess they declined the penalty, maybe? Yeah, I think they did. Morton declined the penalty, be 4th down and 7. As Jay Adcock is on to punt this one away. Standing back to receive this punt is the Morton return man. I'm sorry, I can't see his number. It's going to be a nice high punt over the return man. He's going to send him back to field it at the 21-yard line. Coverage unit is on, and he's going to spin away from the tackler. He has a block. He's up. He still has a little bit of room. Adcock is on the pursuit. He has a blocking man. It's going to be wrestled down there at the 30-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage. Ball came out, and tell you what, this head ref, man, he's all over it.
I guess I guess he was down. I don't know.
I guess he was down. The ref is looking at the trailing ref who was all the way back here. I was hoping to see a flag for blocking back.
I think he may be calling. Did he call a fair catch? Maybe I didn't see it, but maybe he's asking him, "Hey, did you see him call a fair catch?"
I didn't see a fair catch called. He fielded it back at the 20-yard line. Nice return all the way. Let's see here, inside the 35-yard line to the 33-yard line. 29 seconds. Morton is going to try to punch it in here. Come on, Bearcat D. Nice return there on the punt by Morton. Looking to pass now. He's going to be under pressure, and he's going to be sacked back here at the 40-yard line. Great job there by the Bearcat D.
Stay on him. Lay on him.
19 seconds. 18 seconds continue to tick. And I would imagine there will be a timeout called by Morton, and there is. 17 seconds, ball spotted back at the 39-yard line. Obviously, they're not worried about getting the first down, so even though it's second down at about 18, they're looking to maybe take a shot at the end zone. Drew, it's been an exciting first half.
Oh, man. I'm talking about up and down, up and down. we had some turnovers, too. It's kind of hurt us, key turnovers.
That's right.
And when we did get the ball back, we didn't score. It's just kind of some key stuff that we may have missed.
You got to keep that energy up, though, finishing this half and coming out into the second half. Be an interesting halftime show as they're filming some kind of music video here with a self-acclaimed star from here in Morton. Calls himself Pistol Black. We'll see how that goes. He's already sang the national anthem and performed before halftime. That adds a little more excitement here to the atmosphere that we already have tonight that we're able to experience. What a great scene here tonight. What a beautiful night for some football. 17 seconds, second down and 18. Morton probably has about 2 plays left. I don't know how many timeouts they have left. Under pressure is the quarterback. He's in trouble. He's carrying the ball around like a loaf of bread. He's still on his feet.
He's down. The ball hit the
I thought he was down, and they're going to call him down. We got some referees here in the stands wanting intentional grounding. It'll be third down with 8 seconds left. They're going to say he got it off. They're going to say he got it off and it's incomplete.
Well, I think the ball actually touched the ground.
Yeah, I thought it did too.
So he's dead at that point.
But what an effort there by the Morton quarterback to try to continue that play. As I tell you what, the pass defense there from Forrest, we've really been getting some pressure. 8 seconds remain here until halftime. 21-14, Morton up on Forrest. Morton gets the ball to start the second half. Ely, the quarterback, has been playing a good game here in the first half. For Morton, brings a man in motion. High snap, he's going to look to pass. Fires it, it's going to be incomplete. Ball hit the turf. Fourth down here with 4 seconds. That would have been trouble for the Cats if that pass was completed, but didn't really have a lot of oomph on that and just fell incomplete there on the brown grass. It is a beautiful field. Whoever painted the field for Morton did a good job with the numbers, looking crisp and clean. 4 seconds are left here until halftime. Big play ensuing as this is going to be the last one. You got a deep safety here on the near side. A handoff up the middle. And on his feet is Walton. He's going to be cut down. That'll be in the first half of play. Here for the battle for the Golden Chicken. It's been a good half as both teams have really got after it. And it's been everything you kind of wanted. You see some turnovers, you see some big plays. But Morton is leading 21-14 as both teams are cheering on their players as they head to the locker room to reconvene, to re-scheme, and we'll do it again here in about 20 minutes. We'll be back here on the Gridiron Show. Thanks for listening. Halftime here in Morton, Mississippi, in the Battle of the Golden Chicken. This has been an exciting first half of action as Morton leads Forest 21-14 after one half of play, and it's been an exciting first half. As a little game recap, Forest went 3 and out on their opening drive, and then Morton got the ball and drove all the way down the field and scored to go up 6-0 after a missed extra point. And then you got Forest scored on a long touchdown pass to Ant Pinkston, then stopped the Panthers. Before I give this recap, I do want to turn our attention to center field here as Coach Gary Risher's family is here tonight being honored at the game tonight. Coach Risher coached not only for Forest and led Forest to the Little Dixie State champions, but he also coached for Morton after that, and so he is involved in both these schools. Coach Risher passed away about last month, and really respected man here in this community. So they have their family here tonight, and what a great way to honor them here tonight. So what a nice gesture by both schools to honor the life of Coach Risher here tonight.
First, to thank Bobby Roberts for making this event happen tonight.
So they're being honored there at halftime. So after Morton had a 60-yard pick six, and that put them on top 13-6. Forest then gets the ball back, and they score on a 65-yard touchdown strike from Larry Patrick to Ant Pinkston. Ball went kind of back and forth from there. Defense had a couple stops. Morton ultimately got the ball and drove it all the way down on a, what would that be, maybe a 86-yard touchdown drive. Ball was at their own 14. They drove it down methodically and scored with 2 minutes remaining before half, and that's what has given us the score that we have now, 21-14. And so, Drew, what were kind of your observations from the first half? It's been a really exciting game.
Yeah, man, Lee, it really has, man. The energy we talked about from the fans to the players, it's back and forth, man. What surprised me tonight, we talked about the wing tee for the Bearcats all week practicing that, but man, what opened up tonight was the passing game.
Yep.
You know, Morton was man-to-man with us a lot, not playing much safety over or anything like that, so it really opened up Jay and also Larry Patrick to actually get back and throw it to Pinkston 2 times tonight, and it was beautiful. So in defensively, Lee, man, we are doing a great job, tonight. Defensive line's really doing good. The linebackers are covering well, so I'm excited to see if Morton's going to come out, like they did this first half, start throwing it again, Lee, and we'll see what they do.
Yep. Do want to recognize our sponsors of the Bearcat Booster Club and Bearcat Gridiron Show. Our elite sponsors this year are Bank of Forest, Bowles Marketplace, Southside Mart, Farm Bureau, Community Bank, Ingram Images, City of Forest, E-Pix, Forest Dental Practice, and Tagco Construction, Shivers Paint Company. These are our elite sponsors of the Bearcats this year. Our premier sponsors are Tyson and Lackey Memorial Hospital. Our traditional sponsors are Forest Lions Club, Forest Rotary Club, Royce Wyndham Tractor, Forest United Methodist Church, Forest Baptist Church, Citizens Bank, Bearcat Senior Parents, Coach David Parker and family, Trey Rogers and family, Bearcat Gridiron Show, All Seasons Worship Center, and Apex Physical Therapy. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors. I do want to encourage y'all to support them out and about. If you see them, or not only just see them, but be sure to support our local business here in Forest, because they give right back here to Forest High School and allow us to be able to broadcast this game for you tonight. They're still honoring Coach Gary Risher here as we're about to get underway. And Drew, one fact, after the game we have obviously the Golden Chicken, which will be distributed, but then we'll also have the Most Valuable Player Award that'll be given, but there will also be a sportsmanship award that'll be given to one player from Morton and one player to Forest, and that's a part of this award for Coach Gary Risher. And so that'll also be presented after the game to each player, or one player from each school that's been decided on by the coach of each team. Not the player that necessarily has made all the plays, but the player that shows the most sportsmanship, which really is what high school athletics is all about.
Yeah, man, Lee, that's a great honor to get that. Coach Richard was a great man. For most of you guys probably know Coach Richard, and him and his family. His wife also taught at Forest too, and in Morton. So great family, but that is an honor to be able to receive that award. So.
You have Jackie Calhoun and Bubby Johnston out on the field. There's been a lot going on here at this game, Drew.
Yeah, it has.
Got a lot of, but that's what you get when you have a big rivalry game like this.
Yeah, a lot of history here.
A lot of history.
Hey, but I mean, what other game would you want to watch tonight, Lee? I mean, you got 21-14, two rival teams, one of the most famous rival teams, games in the state of Mississippi.
This game's been played over 100 years.
Yeah, no doubt. So, a lot of people are listening tonight, and, a lot of people talk about it, from the Clarion Ledger to the news, but this is a well-known game here in Scott County.
Yep. We had a great first half. We're looking forward to the second half as Forest is going to kick off to Morton. I do want to remind everyone, as we talked about our sponsors, one of our sponsors is Food Hut in Forest. Fourth quarter trivia is coming up at the end of the third quarter. Going into the fourth quarter, we'll have a trivia question. A correct answer to the trivia question into the YouTube chat will allow you to win a Hut Burger combo sponsored by the Food Hut in Forest. And so the correct answer must be entered into the YouTube chat. So if you need to figure out how to do that, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and be ready to type your answer into the chat box. There is the kick, and we're underway here in the second half. Forest versus Morton fielded there at the 10-yard line by the Panthers. It's going to be returned up to the 15, or excuse me, out past the 20-yard line. And a hard tackle out of bounds there by the Bearcats.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a flag. I thought it was going to be kind of a late hit, but we didn't get that call. So, ready to see the defense tonight, Lee.
Yep. Good tackle there by Xavier Patrick. And Morton will start at their own 25 after about a 15-yard return there on the kickoff. I'm glad y'all are watching tonight. Hey, there we go. Got my buddies Justin Metters and Eric Shore watching. Thank y'all for tuning in to this rivalry. My good friends from college. They're going to bring a man in motion is Morton. They're going to hand it off there to the left side. He has a big hole, and it's going to be tripped up there across the 30-yard line. Good gain there on first down there by Walton for Morton. Drew, that kind of shows how far this rivalry goes. Every year my friends from college want to know about Forest and Morton.
That's awesome.
And they text me today, "Is Forest from Morton play?" I said, yes, they do. So they're tuned into this rivalry. Everybody, we got a lot of people watching this game, both here at the game and on the internet. High snap is going to be nowhere to go as he's going backwards.
Good job.
Good job there by the Bearcat defense. That high snap kind of threw off the timing of things. And Morton retreats about 2 yards back to the 30-yard line. It'll be third down. And we're going to say about 5 yards to go. Drew, Bearcats need to have a big stop here. It's been a hard time getting off the field on third down tonight.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 5 here with Bearcats need to hold up. You hadn't seen Morton throw the ball much, since, one of the first couple plays in the game, but I guess we're playing it safe. We've got two safeties, but I would like to see us kind of put more in the box.
Let's put more in the box. Those safeties will cheat up. It's 3rd down and 5. And there'll be a timeout called. Looks like Morton was a little confused. They're going to call delay of game on Morton. Big penalty there.
That's huge.
As Morton really has not had a whole lot of penalties tonight. That's not due to the refs just not calling it on them. They've just been a well-disciplined team so far. So 3rd down and 10 now. Ball at the 25, the original line of scrimmage. And this will be a big play here for the Cat defense to see if they can get off the field. It'll be a passing down here for the Panthers. They're going to bring a man in motion. Bobbled snap, and he's going to be under pressure looking to pass. Has to be holding there. And he's going to step out of bounds. And he's going to be short of the line to gain. As that play was busted up, they're going to call him maybe a gain of 1 at the 26. But good job there by the Bearcat defense.
Oh, huge. Good job. The delay gain helped us there to get him back in the backfield a little bit more, but Good job with holding
turned
over.
it into a passing down. But yes, good job there by the Bearcats to get off the field. 21-14, Morton leads Forest. 10 minutes and 22 seconds in the third quarter.
We really need a bad punt here, Lee. Some kind of fumble of some sort, bad punt.
I'd like a punt return here by Mr. JW. There's the snap, and it's going to be a line drive punt. It's going to be checked up there, dribbled down to the 38-yard line, downed.
I'll take it.
Yep. The first down there for the Bearcats as they're going to take over at their 38-yard line after the punt. Good job there by the Bearcat D getting it done after halftime. As you were nervous that Morton might come out and come down the field, but they came out a little flat coming down. So if you're the Bearcat offense, you've got an opportunity here to drive down the field and tie up the game. Ball is at the 39-yard line of the Bearcats. Starting to get a little cooler here tonight as people are packed in here to watch this game. Really packed in around the concession stand, my word.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Ton of people eating some hot dogs, corn dogs, and hamburgers. Larry Patrick is in the gun, low snap. He's going to take off with it, looking for a little bit of room. Oh, he squirts across the 40-yard line up to the 46. It looked like he had a little bit of green grass ahead of him. He could have stepped over that one last man.
I think Larry is just about one step from getting loose right there, Lee, but good job by Larry. I like the way we're mixing it up from Larry to Adcock back and forth.
We'll call it a gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6 from the 43. 9 minutes, 46 seconds. Morton leads 21-14. Larry Patrick is in the gun. He's going to bring Washington in motion. He's going to keep it himself. He makes a man miss. He has a little bit of room across the 50. He turn it up! Turn it up! 30, 20, shoots out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Let's go! Let's go! He had some good blocking down the seam. He found a crease, and we're down into the red zone. First down, Bearcats. Big game there by the senior Larry Patrick, who's been our all-star player this year. Pinkston is not in the game. You got Adcock set off the shoulder of Patrick. He's going to block. He is looking down to the 18-yard line. Excuse me, that was a terrible call. But a gain of 2 there on first down. So you got to kind of flip-flop, Drew. You got Adcock now blocking for Patrick instead of the other way around.
Yeah, it's kind of a little different. You know, if you remember Adcock last year, that's what he was doing. He was kind of playing that wing tee, kind of fullback, whatever you want to call it, leading way there.
Drew, you know, what we were saying kind of leading into this game is you just want to see good effort from the Bearcats, and so far I feel like we're seeing that.
We are. We're definitely seeing both sides of the ball.
Adcock is back in at quarterback. Second down and 8. Bradford is in at tailback. They're going to bring Washington in motion. It's going to be a keeper there for Adcock. He lowers his head. He's still on his feet. Oh, no, he got chopped down there at the 15. I'm sorry. I saw his blockers leading the way.
Give him the ball.
So quarterback keeper there from Adcock. Be third down and 5. Here's the Cats that have been keeping it here on the ground. You got Lofton at receiver. You also have number 17, Jaden Graham, here on the near side. You got Rocky Washington in the slot. Adcock is in the gun. They're going to bring Lofton in motion. There's going to be a keeper there. There's going to be a false start, illegal procedure penalty there on the Cats. Ooh, don't need that. Going to back the ball up. Be third down and 10 from the 20. Where's Larry Patrick?
He's in. No, yeah. No, I don't. Well.
Illegal shift will make it third down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Really need the Cats to move the chains here. Get a big opportunity to tie this game back up. So you got Bradford in the backfield with Adcock. Adcock is playing quarterback. 2 receivers here to the near side. Going to look to pass is Adcock. Fires it, and it's going to be caught. Incomplete. The ball hit the ground as the ball is intended there on a crossing route for Lofton.
I say go for it right here, Lee. You're fourth down territory here.
You're on the 20-yard line. Let's go for it. 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. 21-14, Morton Panthers over the Forest Bearcats for the moment. So I like this white hat ref. He's been in control of this game.
Yeah, he has.
He's very decisive. He knows what's going on. All right, 2 receivers here to the near side. 4th down and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1 receiver to the top of your screen, which is Lofton. There's a snap. He's going to look to pass, looking for Lofton, and he's going to be...
where's the flag? Where's the flag?
He was being held. He was being held all the way, and he was kind of pushed out of bounds there, and it'd be incomplete. Man, I wish there was a flag thrown on that because he wasn't being allowed to get down the field to get to the ball.
Not at all.
Gosh. That's one, though, where, Drew, you wish the quarterback would kind of look for the play to develop a little bit instead of throwing it to where it is. I know it's kind of a timing route type thing.
It is.
You can see where we're missing Pinkston. We haven't seen Pinkston play that whole offensive possession. Pinkston scored the 2 touchdowns as he's walking here on the sideline with the sock off, or his shoes off. There's going to be a handoff there, and it's in the backfield. It's wrapped up. Good job there by the Bearcats defense to sack him back at the 15-yard line. It wasn't a sack. It was just a tackle for a loss.
I mean, Adam Gates was all in there and eating them up, baby. You can see Morton's running back starting to get a little frustrated, too. So,
as their line is giving way to the Bearcat defensive front. Ball's going to be spotted there at the 16. 2nd down now and 13 yards, or 14 yards. 3 trip receivers here to the near side. Ely, the quarterback, is going to call for it. He's going to hand off to Walton. He has a hole. He's going to be met there as the hole is filled quickly by the Bearcat defense. As they're swarming to the ball.
They are, man. Good job by the defense. All host of Bearcats.
It seems like Morton here the past few drives has been kind of predictable in what they're running. Or maybe we're just making it that way. 3rd down and 11 yards here for the Panthers as they got to get out to the 30-yard line. Ball rest on the 19. Come on, Bearcats.
False start.
Yep. It was a hard snap count and messed up the offensive player who decided to go a little bit early. So I'll back it up, make it a 3rd down and 15. Instead of turning into a passing situation, and we've seen so far, Drew, that our pass defense, we've really been able to get some pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, really have. Like I said, it all starts with that front line, that front D line, man. They're putting that pressure back there.
Ball rests just south of the 15-yard line, so it'd be 3rd down and a long 15, almost 16 yards. Come on, D. They're spreading them wide. 3 receivers to the top of your screen. There's going to be a high snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He has some room. You got to turn around if you're the Bearcats. And he's going to have the first down. He's going to have the first down. Is going to be up to the 34-yard line. Design quarterback draw, and it worked.
Man.
Got the 15 yards and more, and it moves the chains there for the Panthers. That was a big 3rd down conversion there for Morton. See Coach Edwards coming over to check on Pinkston here on the sidelines. Going to hand off there, and it's going to be nowhere going as the Bearcat defense is really gobbling up the run scheme of Morton at this point. You just got to keep an eye on the quarterback. We had no spy last time.
That's it right there. You know, we're getting the running back very well, but that quarterback gets back there, causing a little draws out.
5 minutes and 50 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Morton still leads by a touchdown, 21-14. Defense is really trying to get after it here. It's a 2nd down and 10. It's going to be a handoff there to Walton. He has a little bit of room there to the left side, trying to get off the block. Is the defense, and they get there. And it'll be a little gain on that play. Good job to stretch the line there by the defense. 3rd and long. How many times have we said that tonight?
I know. I was just about to say the same thing.
Bearcat defense needs to get off the field on this. Wow, last time it was 3rd and long. We had a penalty by Morton. Come on, Bearcat D. Get off the field.
We're not set. Come on.
Bearcats scrambling here on D, trying to get position. They're going to bring a man in motion, and they're going to look to pass, and it's going to be caught there close to a first down on the slant, and they're going to move the chains at the 45-yard line. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. As Morton moves the chains again. You know, we were talking about how we haven't seen the pass. They picked it that time. And it'll move the ball to the 45-yard line of the Panthers. Methodical drive developing here for Morton. This is going to be a quarterback keeper. He scampers up the middle. He has a little bit of room across the 50. He's going to get tripped up there at the 41-yard line, but a nice gain there by Ely, who he's been a great player for them tonight. Moves the chains again as they march down the field. Come on, defense. Need a turnover, Drew.
Gosh, huge right here.
There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle.
There you go.
Tripped up there at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 4 minutes and 16 seconds here in the third quarter. Stay tuned, Bearcat fans. Fourth quarter trivia is coming straight up. In the gun is Ely. There's going to be the snap. It's going to be a pass. He's looking deep.
Turn around.
Looking deep, and it's going to be caught there by the Panther receiver at the 5-yard line. As he was well covered, and the ball was just put right on the money, as that was number 19, McDonald. As we saw him make a lot of catches last year, and that was his first catch of the night. And was it a big one? All the way down into deep into Bearcat territory. First and goal there for Morton on the 5-yard line. Quarterback keeper, he's looking to bounce it outside, and he is going to be in the end zone. Oh, excuse me, call him short. Short of the goal line. It'll be second and goal from the 1. A big strike there. We'll call it a 37-yard pass down to the 5-yard line. Sets up Morton here, and it's going to be a timeout here called by Forrest. 21-14 is the score. 3 minutes and 13 seconds here in the third quarter. The Panthers threatening to strike again.
And just we get so closely. You know, we've had him down at 3 or 2 times a third down there. Just one play, quarterback draw, pull, whatever you want to call it. Just one down.
Yeah.
Really
the quarterback draw hurt us, man.
Yeah.
I think we were looking for the pass, and just we were running with the receivers and couldn't get around. That really set them up.
Yeah, they're starting to throw a little bit more now. They're opening it up, so it's kind of spreading it out.
I think they've made us commit to this run. So that's all we're looking.
That's right.
So I was kind of dogging on them for that run scheme, but it's kind of turned out to be their benefit, at least on this drive. 3 minutes and 13 seconds here in the third quarter. Ely in the gun, and he's going to keep it. He has a big hole there, and he pushes towards the goal line, and he's in for the score. Panthers score again. Make it 27-14 here late in the third quarter, and the fireworks pop again as it's a new added feature here. At least for what I've seen. Of course, I haven't been to a game here since 2019 when it was torrential raining. On for the extra point here is the Morton kicker. They've missed a field goal before earlier in this game, and he's going to bounce it off the scoreboard to go up 28-14, so a 2-touchdown lead there for the Panthers here. Late here in the third quarter, 28-14, 3 minutes and 9 seconds remain. If you're the Bearcats, you got to go right back down the field and score again. You hate it. You missed an opportunity there inside the red zone last time that would have tied the game up, but here we are. That's 2 drives that Morton just kind of sustained down the field. Drew just kind of got the Bearcats on their heels, and
yeah, they caught us on our heels for sure right there, Lee. You know, we were kind of playing the run game. They throw the ball there, and then the quarterback got to run 2 good plays there. And defensively, we've been doing a great job tonight. We just got to fix those little key things.
All right. There's a high kick, and it's going to be fielded there at the 19-yard line. It's going to be up to the 20. Let's see, that was fielded there by number 12 for the Cats, Kareem Jones. No, excuse me. Jamari Hughes there on the return for the Cats. 3 minutes and 4 seconds here in the third quarter, 28-14. Morton up on Forrest. What a great game. Both teams fighting hard. All right, we've seen a variety of players at quarterback tonight. We got Adcock hit in at the gun right now. Larry Patrick's in the backfield with him. It's going to be a handoff there to Washington. He has a little bit of the room to the outside, up to the 30-yard line, up to the 34. Good run there by Washington on first down.
I love watching Washington run. Once you get him in open field, man, he has so much speed. And that's what we did right there to get him on the outside. So I like that.
Patrick is on standby, ready to come in. So you got Patrick and Bradford here on the sideline. But right now it's Adcock and Washington in the backfield. Pinkston is out of the game with an injury. Got to bring Kareem Jones in motion. It's going to be a false start there by the Cats. As the guard moved early on that play. First down and 15 now from the 29-yard line. 2 minutes and 43 seconds here in the third quarter. Bring Kareem Jones. He's going to settle there. It's going to be a handoff to Washington. He's trying to get to the outside. He has a little bit of room, and he's going to get across the 35 up to the 37-yard line. Good run there by JW.
JW's running really hard for us right now. He's doing a good job. Got us another 5 yards back to, what's that, lead? What'd you say, 35?
It's going to be about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, okay.
Second down now and about 6. We'll call it 7. 2 minutes and 13 seconds here in the third quarter. You got Larry Patrick back in the game at quarterback. Kareem Jones is going to be set right there on the right side. Washington's in the backfield with Patrick. It's going to be a handoff to Washington to the left side. He has a little bit of room. Has the first down, and he's going to be out of bounds right at up to the 49-yard line. First down, Bearcats, as Washington got his bell rung a little bit, getting up from that play. But the Bearcats move the chains. They're up to midfield. The Forest faithful trying to will their team back into this game. As they're down 2 scores here with 1 minute and 45 seconds left until the fourth quarter. Larry Patrick in the gun. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to work up the middle. He's going to be chopped down right there at the 50-yard line. Little gain on the play. We'll call it a yard. Second down and 9. So Larry Patrick's really set up the Bearcats on some good runs here so far tonight. We'll see if we can spring another one loose.
Adcock back in at quarterback, Lee.
Yep.
No, excuse me.
He's going to be set at fullback.
Never mind.
Look for Patrick to keep it. He's going to pass it. It's going to be incomplete. Ball was skipped to the receiver as he was rolling out to pass. Pass is going to be intended there for number 12, Jeremy Bradford. No, excuse me. I keep looking at the grades. Jamari Hughes. I've been looking at this thing all year. I should know it by now. 1 minute and 5 seconds here in the third quarter. Cats trail 28-14 with a big third down and 9 coming from the midfield stripe. Come on, Bearcats. Larry Patrick in an empty set. Looking for a draw play maybe. And it is going to be a draw play. He has a little bit of room, and he's going to be... Helmet comes off.
The flag.
Tackled down there. The flag flies late as Larry Patrick is jawing at the guy who just took his helmet off.
I hope they don't call that on us. I saw us push somebody.
He said it's a face mask. Let's see what the call is here from the official. As it was a good run by Patrick. It's going to be close to a first down as the ball is going to be marked. They're talking to Forrest as if they want to accept or decline the penalty.
Yeah, I guarantee they're calling on us, Lee, because we pushed that guy.
Yeah, anytime you retaliate, it's not good.
I don't agree with it, but...
Yeah. I did not see a face mask, but Coach Parker's not looking happy.
I don't think it was intentional. I think it was like as in, hey, get off my guy.
It's going to be called against Forrest, unfortunately.
Yeah, he had no helmet. I think his teammate was trying to back him.
The Forest fans are upset because they feel like his helmet was pulled off. So we'll redo third down, but now it's going to be third down, and we're going to call it 17 all the way back at the 42-yard line. Let's just go ahead and call it 20. Yeah. Third down and 20 from the Forest. It was a nice gain on the play. You would have been looking at maybe fourth down and 1. 43 seconds here in the third quarter. Clock ticking down. Tight game so far as Coach Parker's coming over here to check on Pinkston. Are we just going to let this clock run down here?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
The clock's still running.
The clock is running.
They haven't stopped the clock.
They haven't stopped. I don't really know what's going on. Now they're stopping the clock. The officials have been talking for a while here.
Like seriously, 10 or 15 seconds went off.
Oh, no doubt about it. All right, so they put 28 seconds back on the clock.
There we go.
It's going to be fourth down.
Now called punt.
And now they're going to punt. So is that a loss of down there on that unsportsmanlike?
I'm not understanding that. It must be.
I don't know on that. You really hate to see that unsportsmanlike be called on that. I know he shoved a guy, but
like I said, I think he was just trying to protect his player. You know, he had no helmet on. Get off my guy.
It's a bad call in my opinion, but I understand it's a rivalry game. They want to keep things tight here. Whistle blows again. And they're saying that Larry Patrick has to come out of the game because on the last play his helmet came off. So Patrick comes out of the game. But really, I mean, I know you got to set out one play, but we've had so much time between plays, he should be able to play. But that's the rule.
Yeah, it is.
So they're following the rule. And now the clock is wound down to 18 seconds. They're going to try to put some more time on the clock. Man, there's been a lot going on and not a whole lot happening. Back up to 26 seconds now. It's going to wind down. There's the snap. And the punt by Adcock is a nice spiraling punt. It's going to land there and drop out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And that's where Morton will take over. 13 seconds here left in the third quarter. 28-14 as the Cats drive stalls out again. And it's getting late here in this game. These Cats are going to have to try to start taking some chances. We've been able to see Morton hold the ball pretty often.
Fourth quarter trivia is coming up, Lee.
That's right. Fourth quarter trivia here in 13 seconds. Y'all get ready, Bearcat fans. Sponsored by the Food Hut. All right, Morton. Healy in the gun. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to work the left side. He has a little bit of room. He's still on his feet up to the 35-yard line and chopped down. I'll leave it right there.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
All right, 2-1. All right. That's the end of the third quarter. We're going to ask our trivia question sponsored by the Food Hut, which is Forest and Morton have played each other. What is the many times? What is the total record between Forest and Morton? What is the record between Forest and Morton? The correct answer into the YouTube chat will win you a Hut Burger Combo, compliments of the Food Hut. What is the record between Forest and Morton? How many wins does Forest have? How many wins does Morton have? Have there been any ties? What is the correct record in this rivalry? Enter your answer or guesses into the YouTube chat, and the correct answer will win the Hut Burger Combo, compliments of Food Hut. As we're going to flip the field here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is beginning here. 12 minutes remain in this game. Bearcats down 2 touchdowns. Got a winner.
Mr. Jacoby Braggs.
Jacoby Braggs. Congratulations, Jacoby. Forest has 46 wins. Morton has 33 wins, and there is one tie. thank y'all for playing Jacoby. You are the winner. Come see me at Community Bank, and I can tell you how you win your Huck Burger combo. As we do have an injured player on the field here for Morton. Oh, no, that's Mr. Walton, who's been their running back. Tell you what, Drew, you hate to see injuries.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, it don't matter if you're a rival or not. It's you don't want to see injury on any young kid for sure. And he's looks like he's gonna be okay. Maybe on his ankle, maybe a little bit.
Yep, he's walking off on his own power. Who was our winner again, Drew?
Yeah, Jacoby Braggs.
Jacoby Braggs. Congratulations, Jacoby.
Good job, Jacoby.
Thank y'all for playing in this Golden Chicken edition of fourth quarter trivia. All right, so second down and 10 here for Morton. They have the ball on their own 37-yard line. All right, in the gun, it's going to be a low snap. He's going to look to pass. He has his man there. Oh, incomplete. He was wide open there. He's going to be right at the first down sticks, and he just bobbled the ball and dropped it. It'll be third down and 10. Big third down here, Drew. Huge third down here for the Bearcat D.
We really need a stop. I know we keep saying that. We honestly need a stop here.
As it looks like Pinkston has his cleats back on, might be coming back into the game. Next offensive possession. Of course, he normally plays the safety position on defense. Oh man, we got our boy Tillman in here.
Yeah, hey, he's on it.
He's getting us.
He's watching the little things.
Yep, I like it. Our cameraman for tonight. Ely in the gun for Morton. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff there to the right side. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Oh wait, he's still on his feet.
We both said it. It was good. That was good.
Well, hey, good job by our defense. They did stack him up the line of scrimmage. He went for a few yards after that, but it'd be fourth down and 7. JW back at the 32-yard line to receive this punt. Let's see if he might be able to spring one loose, Drew. He hasn't fielded one all night. 10 minutes and 48 seconds here in the ball game. Morton leads 28-14. Under pressure.
Get away. Get away.
High kick is kind of short. It's going to bounce out of bounds at the 43-yard line, but good field position here for the Cats to maybe try to move the ball. Offense is about to take over the ball here.
This is where we got to crank it up, Lee. We got plenty of time. Let's get down the field. Let's drive down the field. Let's score.
You know, all you've worked for in this game. You remember how you were playing to start out the game. You got to keep that same energy going here in the fourth quarter.
Our defense is keeping us in the game, Lee. They're doing a great job. We need to get down here. We need to score. Get the ball back.
You have Adcock in at quarterback and Bradford at tailback in the game. I don't really know. We're not really in the wing T formation that we've practiced all week. They're going to bring Kareem Jones and settle there on the right side. They're going to bring him back to the left side. Bradford has a little bit of room. He's up to the 45, across the 50, and he's out of bounds for the Bearcats. First down.
Good run by Bradford.
Good blocking there by Kareem Jones as he cut it back and allowed the Cats to move the chains right at the midfield stripe. 10 minutes and 30 seconds as the clock stops with the runner going out of bounds. Pinkston is checked back into the game. Looks like he might have that leg taped up. Got Bradford in the backfield. Ball right at midfield. It's going to be a handoff there to Bradford. He's going to lower his head.
I love it.
Get forward for a gain of 4 yards down to the 46-yard line. We'll call it 47.
We always say this about Bradford. He is not scared to hit someone. He's not the biggest guy, obviously, on the field there, but he will lower his head and get that extra yardage.
Ball at the 47, second down and 7. You got Pinkston in the slot. He's had a big game tonight. Going to bring him in motion. Going to hand off to him. He works to the outside. He's still on his feet, and he gets cut down there short of the line of the game, but a good gain.
That was Pinkston?
Yep.
Okay,
Pinkston on a little sweep, a little end-around play. Now, it looks like he's running fine now. You know, he was shaken up pretty bad, and that was his first play of the second half. Third down and 3 Ball at the 43. Come on, Bearcats. 9 minutes and 58 seconds as the clock stopped with the runner going out of bounds. Come on, Cats. Feels like a big play right here. Adcock signals to Bradford. He's going to keep it himself. He's looking for room. He has it. He's still on his feet. Down across the 35-yard line. First down, Bearcats.
He was down. I think the ball was up, but he was down.
Ball came out. It did look like he was down. And the Cats moved the chains. Good job there by Jay Adcock and company to get a fresh set of downs and further into Panther territory as the ball is going to sit on the 34-yard line. Larry Patrick's in the game. He's going to look to pass. He's going to be looking for Pinkston. It's going to be incomplete. Flag is on the play.
All over it.
Yep. Pass interference is going to be called as there's a ton of hand fighting going on as Pinkston almost came up with that catch. It was a good pass there by Adcock.
Good call. Good call. Here we go.
They're going to call holding there on the defense. That'll be 10 yards. Holding there on the defense. Yep. You always want to hold your breath until you actually see the official white hat call.
It could easily be called, I'm sure.
9 minutes and 36 seconds. Cats are on the move again as they're going to march the ball down the field another 10 yards, which is going to put them right knocking on the door of the red zone. Drew, this is what you want to see. You know, the Cats have had multiple drives stall out in the red zone, Drew, so you got to finish this drive. Got to. Adcock in the gun. You got Larry Patrick in the backfield with him set off to his left shoulder. Give me a handoff to him. He's met in the backfield and dropped for a loss back to the 25. Morton Panther defense got through the line there. Stopped him for a loss. Second down now and 11. Clock rolls, 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Morton leads 28-14. Cats are on the move, trying to get into the end zone. Adcock in an empty set. They're going to bring Pinkston in motion. It's going to be a little toss to Pinkston. He's under pressure and he's going to be sacked or dropped back a 4-yard loss back to the 28-yard line. Bearcats are going backwards. Third down now and long.
Yeah,
it was a little toss play.
Yeah, just toss play there, but the Panthers got through that hole right there at their offensive line and put pressure on Pinkston back there.
Yep. Ball spotted now with a 30-yard line. I feel like it was a bad spot, but that's where they put it. And it'll be now second down. It should be third down and 20.
Yeah.
The marker here says second down. Bring Pinkston in motion. It's going to be a false start there on the Cats. As everything has been going good here for the Bearcats. Starting to unravel a little bit.
Can't have this.
We got Adam Gates checking into the game for the Cats. And now be second down now. We'll call it 25. Back to the 35-yard line group. You got to get down to the 15. Maybe it's only second down at 20. But either way, it's a long way. It's actually third down. They have second down on the marker. 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Bearcats got to find some urgency to get into the end zone here. Press coverage on Pinkston as they're going to bring Lofton in motion. It's going to be a little toss fake there. Patrick is still on his feet, and he's going to be down to the 32-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. But he really almost needed 33.
Yeah, that's right.
So it'll be third down. I think they gave us an extra down on this, Drew. To be honest, I think this should be fourth down.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'd be screaming if we were on the other side, I'd say that. But no one seems to have noticed, including the Morton fans.
Unless they declined. It wasn't a penalty, was it? They declined it?
There was a penalty, but they moved the ball back, so I would assume they accepted it. No, it was on that loss back there to Pinkston. All right, So under pressure is Adcock. He better throw it. He zips it over the middle. It's going to be intercepted there by the Panthers at the 15-yard line. He's on the return, and he's not going to get caught. as he is down the field to the 20-yard line. Actually wrestled down to the 30-yard line. He was caught. But that's the third turnover by the Bearcats tonight, as that ball was being forced to Pinkston over the middle. It was an easy interception there. And with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in this ball game, the Panthers are taking over on their own on the Bearcat 30-yard line. That hurts, Drew.
Yeah, man, that hurts bad. That was our key area right there to score.
28-14 here, 7 minutes and 12 seconds in the game, as the Panthers are in position to ice this one away, as the Bearcats had a drive going and stalled out. So if you're the Bearcat defense, you got to stand tall, try to make a play. The game is not over until it's over. You know, Drew, part of that might have been we did get an extra down on that last possession. So
yeah, no doubt.
Maybe that was a little payback for that.
That's right.
And we've seen Morton take a lot of time on their drives. I'm sure that's what they're going to look to do here, as they're going to look to try to chew up as much clock as possible. I do want to thank our sponsors of tonight's game, and actually this season, is Bank of Forest, Dallas Marketplace, Southside Mart. There's the snap. It's going to be a fake handoff, quarterback keeper on a draw. It's going to be going nowhere. Good job there by Greg Keaton to gobble him up there in the backfield. Farm Bureau, Community Bank, Ingram Images, City of Forest, E-Pix, Forest Dental Practice, Tagco Construction, and Shivers Paint Company. Thank you to our elite sponsors of the Gridiron Show. Loss of one on the play will be second down and 11. Tagco Construction is an elite sponsor of the Bearcat Gridiron Show. Timeout here called by Morton with 6 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game, 28-14. All right, Bearcat fans, cheer for your Bearcats, cheer for some good luck here. What a game it has been. It's been a really good knockdown, drag-out game. Is this kind of what you expected, maybe, Drew, in this game, or?
You know, I did. I knew it was going to be back and forth, but I just didn't, think we'd probably have some of the mistakes we're having,
Yep.
key mistakes, key flags and whatnot.
Yep.
I knew it was going to be close, back and forth. I mean, like you said, you can take, record out of the mix here.
Yep. Stay tuned after the post-game show. We will have the presentation of the awards for the MVP of the game. Ely, the quarterback, in the gun. It's second down and 11. As there can be a false start there on the Panthers. Feels like the PA announcer is kind of feeling a little sense of victory here, as he's really starting to commentate this game. It's always interesting to all the places that we go, the different PA announcers do different things. Of course, Mike Evans does a great job at home at Forest. Some of them get a little too enthusiastic. All right. Second down now at 16 for Morton with the ball at the 36-yard line. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll, looking to pass. He's going to be under pressure. He's going to fire it incomplete, out of bounds, as there was nothing there. Which, it's kind of interesting here, Drew, that Morton is trying to pass the ball like this, when they would really be trying to maybe run the clock out. They're up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, I would just try to get run the clock out if I'm Morton right here.
Well, let's see if Forrest can take advantage. As again, it's 3rd down and 16. 3rd down and long all night has been the problem for Forrest as they've been unable to get off the field. We'll see if they can do so here. Come on, Bearcats. Hard snap game. He does his body down like that, trying to make it work. Ely in the gun. There's a big old running back there. So look, the pass is going to fire it deep, and it's going to be, incomplete as McDonald was the target there. What a
nice
incredible effort. And, we'll call it a catch, but the ball bounced in his hands out of bounds. As the Bearcats have done a good job kind of bracketing him all night. He made a big catch down there in the 3rd quarter, which really kind of set up the Panthers for the touchdown. There is a flag here in the backfield. Have not seen the call.
Which backfield?
Yeah, it was back here.
Oh, back here?
All the refs have these pink flags for breast cancer awareness.
I like it. I'm just trying to find them.
Yeah. And I really feel like a lot of the flags tonight have been, oh my word, what was the call? They're moving the ball all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Oh, man. Oh, passer interference, you saying?
Well, the penalty was back here in the backfield. It might have been roughing the
roughing the passer. Yeah, I know what you meant, Riley.
All right, so roughing the passer will give the Panthers a fresh set of downs at the 22-yard line. That's tough. Tough there for the guys. High snap, and the quarterback has it, and he's going to be tackled there at the third. Wow, that was back at the 29-yard line. As our defensive coach is really encouraging our players to get after it. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. Panthers are content to waste a little time here. There's a big penalty there by the Bearcats, prevented them getting off the field. 5 minutes and 55 seconds here in the game. Tell you what, it's really affected me not having a play clock tonight. I don't know.
I can't watch it.
Looking to pass, and they're going to shoot it over the middle or out to the side. Breaks a tackle, and it's going to be wrestled down there inside the 25-yard line to the 24. The third down now, and 12. Come on, Bearcat D. You would imagine this would probably be 4th down territory. Drew, maybe we can find a little interception here or something.
Yeah, I mean, we could easily get back in this game. Fumble, interception.
Big story of tonight has been turnovers. Cats have 2 interceptions and a fumble. Morton has 1 fumble. The Cats weren't able to do anything with. Quarterback draw. He's tackled there. Good job there. Ball's on the floor.
We got the ball
on the floor, and the Cats get it. There's life. 4 minutes and 42 seconds.
Let's go.
And the Cats get the ball.
We just said it. They're gonna give it to him. Say he's down.
Yep. 4th and 12 as they called the quarterback down. We thought it was out.
Horrible.
Morton fans, I'm sorry I have not been able to call these Morton players' numbers except the quarterback and the running back. These numbers have been really, really hard to distinguish here tonight. The clock continues to roll down to 4 minutes here. They're going to call a timeout. Timeout's going to be called by Morton. That should be their 3rd and final, if I had to imagine, as they know that if they get a first down here, they could ice the game away. And the Bearcats are trying to figure out how they can stop and score twice in under 4 minutes. As the battle of the Golden Chicken hangs in the balance in the last few moments of this game. Drew, this game, really, Forrest has been in every game they've played this year, except maybe for the Clarkdale game. You've had the opportunity to win. It's just the little things.
Yeah.
Just the little things that you got to do, whether that's penalties, whether that's, missed tackles, whatever it is. And so it really just kind of shows you that, man, in this sport, it's the more executed team wins.
You know, we said at kind of the beginning of the game with both these teams, we knew the rivalry and, you know, how important it was going to be. And we said it, you know, who's going to win it is going to be, you know, with the less, you know, penalties tonight, you know, and who keeps playing all 4 quarters.
Yep.
And not saying that our guys quit or anything, but just key things, key play, you know, plays that we may have missed.
Morton breaks the huddle with their last timeout of the game. It's been a good game. 28-14, Morton leads here late in this ball game. 3 minutes and 57 seconds. You have a 4th down and 12. Morton has to get down to the 11-yard line. It's going to be a pass out into the flat, and Bearcats on the pursuit, and he's going to break a tackle and be wrestled out of bounds to stop the clock. And it's going to be short, and the Bearcats are going to get it with a turnover on downs at the 17-yard line. A long way to go for a touchdown, Drew.
I've seen many crazy miracle games before, Lee.
That's right, especially in this rivalry. So the Cats come up with a stop on defense. As you know, really, that penalty on the roughing the passer really cost you about 2 or maybe 3 minutes, as Morton was able to kind of bleed the clock some after that. But the Cats get the ball back without letting the Panthers into the end zone, and Jay Adcock is on the field. You got Pinkston, you got JW, you got Larry Patrick, you got all your playmakers on the field if you're the Bearcats looking to pass, and you're going to go deep over the middle. It's going to be batted away by the safety of Morton. This ball is intended for Pinkston. You got to be careful there if you're the Bearcats. You've already thrown 2 picks tonight, one being a pick 6. Really, you know, that pick 6 is a big play in this game.
Oh, yeah, you take that away.
It's a one-score game.
One-score game.
Burns only a few seconds off the clock. 3 minutes and 43 seconds. 2nd and 10 from the 17. And they hand off there to Patrick, and he's going to work his way up close to the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3. You know, we've been trying to throw it down the field. I like the idea of maybe like a screen pass or something, Drew. Maybe like a little bubble screen, give somebody some room to make a play.
Yeah, you see a lot of these defensive players in the box, Lee. A screen play would be good. They're blitzing everybody, and, you know, we'll play man-to-man coverage too.
Sending man flat. It's going to be an empty set looking to pass his Adcock, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback draw and nothing doing there. See, the screenplay was set up right there, Drew. You could have passed it out in the flat to have a little bit of room. I like that play because then you have all your receivers blocking and maybe get Larry Patrick the ball, and now we're going to punt on 4th down. Yeah. Punting here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds down, 2 scores in the game is kind of an indication of how this game is going to end as the punt sails out of bounds. This has been an exciting game. The second half has definitely been a little more dry than the first. Do appreciate Riley Tillman. See, man. Yep. See, Kelly. All right, 1st and 10 here for Morton. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's still going to be on his feet. Oh, he breaks it down the sidelines and out of bounds there at the 35-yard line. Well, spotted at the 36, stops the clock. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. really these teams are a lot more even than I think maybe what we would have.
Yeah, I agree.
It just comes down to some of these fundamentals. As Morton's been a well-disciplined team tonight. And hand off there to the left side. And he's stacked up there. He's second down now and call it about 7. 2 minutes here. Drew, I would imagine, and we won't stick around for the MVP award or anything like that, but I would imagine Ely would be the player of the game. He's really been a good quarterback for the Panthers.
Yeah, he has. He deserves it tonight. And there's a couple, maybe the running back two's running the ball very well for them, but no doubt I think Ely should get it for them tonight.
Next week Forest plays Enterprise. As it's going to be tough to swallow a loss here in the Battle of the Golden Chicken. You never want to lose to Morton, as Morton is going to roost the chicken as they've won it 3 years in a row. The rivalry is definitely renewed here in Scott County. But Forest needs to beat Enterprise to have a puncher's chance to get into the playoffs.
That's our last game?
The last game will be senior night at L.O. Atkins Field.
Been over a minute remaining in the contest.
Third down here. There'll be 1 minute remaining here in the ball game. 28-14 Panthers icing this game away as they have deserved to win this game. They've made the plays. Handoff is going to be short. It'll be fourth down with 47 seconds remaining. You talked about wanting to see our players just give some effort. I felt like we had really, really good effort shown tonight by our Bearcats.
Yeah, no doubt, Lee. Our team really came out, played hard. They did a really good job tonight. I mean, you're super proud of our guys and the way they've done tonight. But Lee, we just made some key mistakes, penalties that kind of hurt us, a couple plays. But you took your hat to Morton. They did win the ball game tonight. And like you said, the rivalry is back. I love it. Love to see it. And, we'll see you next year. How about that?
Yep. How about that? It's going to be a delay a game there against Morton. And with 15 seconds left. We do appreciate everybody watching. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting your team tonight. As the Panthers are going to come out on top. It's fourth down. They're trying to figure out, how to run a play with 15 and maybe run. The clock is running. They're 10 seconds. They're not even going to have to snap this one.
No.
Because that'll be the ball game. Morton Panthers 28, Forest 14, and Morton wins for the third time in the road to roost the chicken here in the battle for the Golden Chicken. We thank everybody for watching tonight on the Gridiron Show. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and congratulations to Morton for winning